I think Walz did a really good job when he first started talking about like how the Republicans are weird. It's not just about them being weird. It's also about the fact that Republican media is saying the dumbest, craziest shit of all time as a mechanism of distraction. Yeah, Walz is linking up and building with Kamala. Governor Tim Walz will travel to Washington to interview with VP Harris tomorrow for the running mate slot per person. Familiar? Please, 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 please. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Listen. I like Bashir. I've been Walz pilled. I'll say it. Shouts out the Central Committee. He's been a Walz roll dog from the jump. He's been a Walz guy. I've also obviously always liked Walz as well. But I'm pilled. I'm Walz pilled. Please, just anybody but Josh Shapiro, Mark Kelly, people to judge. Oh my God. The other options are so much better. Please don't f this up. Please do not f up the bag.
And for a deeper
72% chances, Shapiro, I'm gonna die.
Dive on the highly anticipated Veep stakes, we turn now to CNN senior data reporter Harry Enton.
No, Harry's been like hammering Harry has been hammering the Josh Shapiro thing nonstop. Nancy is in the pocket for Walz. Okay, Bernie's in the pocket for Walz. He's the guy. I hate that.
Harry, here we are. She's going to make a decision in the next few days. Who looks to be the favorite right now?
Yeah, who looks to be the favorite at this particular point? You know, you went through some of those contenders. Who right now is the
Ismail Haniyeh, head of Hamas Political Bureau, bear criminal responsibility for the following war crimes and crimes against humanity committed on the territory of Israel and the state of Palestine and Gaza from at least October 7th. Yes, dude, I know he has a warrant. Well, did the warrant applications come in? I know, dude. I know. Okay. They got to do a little column A, column B. Okay. Hello? I agree with your take, but can you acknowledge that the guy had a warrant out for his arrest by the ICC? Yeah. It don't matter. Wait. Yeah. So does BB. You can't just murk him. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. I mean, you know what I mean. Like another weird Republican statement.
Vanilli. You know, it was two guys. They were, you know, claimed to be R&B German artists, even though they had British accents, and they were born in Madrid or something like that. But sound a little bit like Kamala. But do y'all remember Milli Vanilli?
Bro, this chat says this is an account called I Love Tim Walz. Okay, breaking. Joe Biden thinks Tim Walz is a blast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. I really can't tell what this account's political agenda is. Like, I read that story too, though. The quote is real. Expect a strike soon. U.S. urges citizens to leave Lebanon on any available ticket. 29 minutes ago. I'm sorry. What is going on? It's happening. Shut the fuck up. Israel war and breaking. Sirens warn of rocket fire from Gaza on southern Israel. Wait, they're lobbing rockets from Gaza? What the f? Interceptors fired at incoming Hezbollah rockets in northern Israel a short time ago. Bro, what the f is going on, dude? Come on. Come the f on, dude. No. 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 Oh, Trey Ings, who's in Israel. Hezbollah launching rockets in the northern Israel. These areas are routinely targeted. It might just be like every day. It might just be like a everyday situation. Hezbollah has been targeting northern Israel for quite some time. This isn't new. You know, this isn't new. This is probably just a regular old occurrence that has happened time and time again. And maybe we just have like, a higher alert for this sort of thing because we're just paying closer attention to it, right? I think that's what it is, right? Come on, guys. Come on. Like I said, I got to be doing an Overcooked stream. What is happening at this rally? They're just like listening to dumbass music every time I tune back in. Bro, what? A ship was hit? UK Trade Commission. A ship was hit by a Fury projectile. A fire 125 miles east of Aden. Oh, that's from a couple hours ago. This is just a response to the airstrikes that happened recently in South Lebanon. They moved more Patriot missile and defense stuff to the north. It makes sense. Al Jazeera Arabic reporting 50 missiles from Lebanon. Oh my God. Listen to Waltz while I go pee.
The favorite. This is the chance of being Harris's vice presidential running mate. This is based on betting market odds, but I think it lines up very well with the conventional wisdom at this point. And that is the far and away front runner is Josh Shapiro at 73%. He, of course, is the governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Tim Walz, who has kind of come on a little bit late, the governor of Minnesota at 16%. Mark Kelly, who sort of flagged a little bit here towards the end at 8%. Andy Beshear, the governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky at 7%. But I think right here, the big takeaway is it's Josh Shapiro's to lose in a lot of folks' minds. Obviously, it's Kamala Harris's choice, but at this particular point, the smart money is on the governor of Pennsylvania.
And why is that, Harry?
Why? Why is the smart money on the governor of Pennsylvania? Well, if there is one state that both the Harris and Trump campaigns know that they must win in order to win this election, it is Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Take a look. The chance that this state puts either Harris or Trump over the top in the Electoral College. Look at this, a 35% chance that that state is Pennsylvania. That's the determinative state. That is way ahead of the other two states on the board right here. Wisconsin at 14%, Michigan at 12%. You'll also note these two states are not actually represented by any of the folks on our first screen, the other top VP nominee contenders. So Pennsylvania right here, Josh Shapiro's home state, looks to be the most important state, and I think arguably that is one of the big reasons why he is seen as the front runner at this late hour.
And earlier this week, Harris's Republican challenger, of course, that's former President Donald Trump, said the VP has, quote, virtually no impact on the election, that selection doesn't make a difference. Can a vice presidential nominee actually help carry the top of a ticket or carry a state? And I think that's a question a lot of people are asking right now. Can they carry a state?
Well, I just want to point out that I think part of the reason Trump made that statement is because his VP choice, J.D. Vance, just fell flat on his feet. He's the first VP nominee coming out of his party's convention with a net negative favorability rating. But nonetheless, it's an interesting question I think we should ask. And I want to note, this is the VP nominee's home state effect. In fact, it's one of the few proven benefits of a VP, all right? It's one of the few proven benefits of a VP nominee. It's, in fact...
Unless it's J.D. Vance, by the way. Yeah, see, they're saying it's likely a retaliation for Israeli airstrikes in South Lebanon earlier in the day. This doesn't mean anything. Guys, come on, stop. Nothing yet. Nothing new has happened yet. Don't... Remember when Cutie called you regarding Overcooked last week? And you said something similar to, that's perfect, I have no plans, August 3rd. That's actually fire content. I did say that. I think the real thing you should be looking at, if the Hasanabi doesn't stream for one day and all hell breaks loose, rule is in order, nothing significant will happen today because I'm still live. Except tomorrow, I will not be, not to freak anybody out. I'm going to tweet that. Show trailer. So I won't be able to stream. Last time we set it. Last two times we set this up. Trump got shot. And then Biden dropped out. Bro, Trump almost got assassinated when you were live, theory disproven. Yeah, except I also literally was supposed to take the day off that day as well. Or the day after. And we had to push it back. That kind of supports the theory that it might be today, no?
Perhaps the only one that's been proven. Take a look here. So how much can a VP nominee add to their running mate in their home state? Look at this. It's 0.5 to 2 points added to their running mate's margin. Now, you may say to yourself, man, that doesn't seem like a lot. But, of course, keep in mind, how much was Pennsylvania decided by last time around? 1.2 points. How much was Arizona determined by last time around? 1.3 points. So, or 0.3 points, excuse me. So when we're talking about these margins that are just so close in these elections, any small movement can make all the difference in the world. And given that Josh Shapiro is from Pennsylvania, I think that's one of the big reasons why at this point he is the front runner.
Right, and how Pennsylvania could make such a difference in this race. What kind of electoral track record does Shapiro have there in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, obviously, if Josh Shapiro wasn't very popular in Pennsylvania, I don't think that he would be the guy that's being chosen. But look at this. His favorable rating right now in 2024 is 61%. his 2022 winning margin was 15 points. In a state, Biden won by just 1 point. So you get a very popular.
I did it, sir. I scheduled Hasan Overcooked stream for August 3rd. Thank you, Sister Cutie. We will strike Israel once it begins. As a PA citizen, we love Shapiro and we love Fetterman. I'm also conservative and voted for both. With a username like All In AMC, I'm shocked. It is often said that Shias are like the Mormons of Muslims, the Mormons of Islam. So, as a Philly resident, no one gives a about his clown. We all just hated Marciano. Yeah. Yeah, we all got baited. Dr. Oz was actually the real leftist candidate. Update from Iran's investigation. Iran says short-range projectile killed Hamas Haniya and reiterates vows of retaliation. That's some Sunni fundamentalist shit. I'm just saying what other people are saying, okay? Waiting for another Keemstar update on... Wait, what? Waiting for another Keemstar update on Iran. Part of me thinks he always wanted to be a real pundit. Geopolitics, after all, is simply the YouTube drama of nations. Hamas leader was just assassinated in Iran. He was there for the new Iranian president inauguration. All hell is going to break loose. Erdogan said that we can enter Israel. Yeah, okay, bro. He needs to chill out. All right. He's just saying shit. Don't listen to him. Hey, I just tuned in for the fun vibes. Yeah, all these guys turn into political commentators when shit pops off because, I mean, they're click merchants, okay? They're click bandits. Ain't nobody's out here dialed in every goddamn day to the minutia, even when it's boring. But once all of your favorite, escape from the real world content creators who, otherwise cover drama or otherwise play video games start talking about, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Donald Trump or Israel, that's when you know shit is actually hitting terminal velocity. That's all that it is. That's also when you start realizing that I've been averaging 40,000 viewers for the past 2 weeks nonstop. People see that, okay? People notice it, and then they're like, yo, let me get in on this action. Bro, you are the view count Andy Law. Listen, brother. Every streamer is a view count Andy. Hasan's view count, but yeah, in my situation, my view count is like the Pentagon Papa John's index. Exactly. Domino's index, which is when it goes up, some shit is popping, okay? Some shit is really that's the only thing you can rely on. Trumpism without Trump being consistently worse than Trumpism with Trump is so awesome. Yeah, that is true. And that's because, and I keep repeating this is another designated Hasanabi lock, which is that Donald Trump is Barack Obama for white people, okay? For racist ass white people. That's it. Ain't nobody is able to do what he does. And trying to recreate Donald Trump within the Republican Party is always going to lead you to a Ron DeSantis style situation. It's going to lead you to a JD Vance style situation. Just like you can't recreate Barack Obama in the Democratic Party. People that go, oh, well, we had Obama. Why not Pete Buttigieg? He kind of sounds like him. He tries to be like him. It's like, no, dude, you can't. He is a once in a lifetime charismatic ass candidate, or was. It's just like lightning is not going to strike twice in that regard, and you certainly cannot manufacture that. Pete sounds like Obama. Pete literally tries to do the Obama cadence, chat. Come on. And by the way, some libs do love that shit. That's why they keep talking about how, Pete should be the guy. The Upper Galilee Regional Council told all residents to be on high alert tonight and stay near a shelter. Interceptions were seen all across the north, but from what I understand, it is not of an extraordinary scale at the moment. Be safe. Be safe. Time without an OO. But also, thank you for keeping us up to date from inside of Israel. Begging you for a 10-second rundown on why Pete is not good so I can explain it to my in-laws. No actual legislative career whatsoever. He was the mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Up a police investigation into real white supremacist racism within his own tiny ass police department. Okay, actively played a role in the firing of the police department chief at the time. He's also bloodless McKinsey rat, which means that he is very much the soulless guy that comes in and reduces jobs. Like the thing that I explain to people, the best thing that I can explain to people is this, okay? When you see a guy, if you're in the middle America and you see a guy like Pete Buttigieg come to your neighborhood, that means the plant is closing down. Okay? Like, for so many people in the Rust Belt, Pete Buttigieg and Pete Buttigieg type dudes coming into their neighborhood is basically like a biblical plague is about to happen. Okay? That's all they know. It's just he's Mr. Layoff. Okay? A corpo hitman. Anyway, who's more fashy, Erdogan or Modi? Dude, come on. I mean, Modi is like Modi is king fash, brother. What are we talking about? Like, I mean, I don't like Erdogan, and he has a lot of fascist leanings, but like, we might need to use a different term for Modi at this point. Pete seems so popular, though. I'm genuinely confused. Pete Buttigieg is an untested, lab-built, neoliberal project. Okay, what are we talking about? He's popular. Yeah, he chirps good. That's it. Make him the press secretary. The fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, the idea that he like reads well on television to a very specific type of liberal does not mean that you're gonna win. You're gonna, win elections. He is the closest you can get to an industry plant in politics. Okay, he is inauthentic in general. He presents himself well. He presents himself well on camera for your grandmother and your liberal parents, especially if they're like diehard MSNBC watchers. Who the fuck is not voting for the Democratic Party in that group? He's good to the base and nothing else. Okay? The most loyalist diehard Democratic Party voters also seemingly love him. Pete Buttigieg is phenomenal as a designated guy to go on Fox News. Could even be good as press secretary considering what the job is, but that would be a demotion. I know, but that's it. That's what he's good at. He's good at this. Okay? All I'm saying is I find it really odd that we're genuinely talking about a dude who's like a couple years older than me, who has no relevant work experience whatsoever. Like, what the f? At least Donald Trump was a TV guy, as in he was at least good at marketing and had like 100% name recognition. You know what I mean? Like, he had already maxed out his name recognition because he was an NBC guy for years and years and years. Oh, Pete Buttigieg, on the other hand, doesn't even have relevant name recognition experience. He's simply a guy who's good on MSNBC. He's going to get a promotion. Sorry you dislike him so much. Yeah, but he's not getting promoted to VP, I hope. Jesus Christ. That would be a major misstep. I mean, that would be... I would be shocked. I don't think that he brings nothing. He literally brings nothing to the ticket. Like, at all. Nothing. But hey, your parents and your grandparents and your aunt that was going to vote for the Democratic Party anyway, no matter who was on the top of the ticket, who was the VP, really likes him. The funniest thing is, like, people were talking about how like Pete Buttigieg is actually really captivating to the younger demographics. That's what they were trying to sell him as last time around. And it was just the diehard Democratic Party boomers that wanted to vote for him. Like, he's disingenuous, he's inauthentic. And like I said, for the Rust Belt, they see a guy like that, they think, uh-oh, I'm losing my job. And for good reason. That is precisely what his job was. His job was to show up to town and either fix bread prices or institute layoffs so that you can eliminate redundancy. Kamala staff going after what Trump cares about, lol. Vice President's completely full rally in Atlanta 4 days ago, right? Empty seats of Trump's Atlanta rally in the same arena today. Oh, God. Yeah, this is like Trump will lose his mind. This is so effective for a guy like Trump. It's way more effective than me serving the 3-minute ad break in terms of like drawing some kind of response. Like, I personally don't give a shit about this, obviously, but Trump definitely does. It's basically like Joe Biden talking about golf, except this time Trump will look like a fool, and it's not something as out of touch as like what your handicap is in golf. Anyway, and probably different times leading up to the rally, like 15 minutes before versus 1 hour before. It doesn't matter. Come on. Truth, honesty, integrity, these things are completely irrelevant. What matters is what Trump responds to and what will get him pissed off. This is the type of shit that will absolutely get him pissed off. But yeah, what is this? Talk to these people who said abortions are happening 4 weeks after babies are born.
That's 4 weeks after they're born. You can kill them.
I'm sorry, I gotta take a moment here. You're saying that in California you can kill a newborn baby up to 4 weeks until after it's born?
Yup, that's right, baby. That's right. He's right, and he should say it. God dang liptards hiding the truth about baby murder is happening at 4 weeks after birth. That would not be an abortion. That would be baby murder. That would literally be what, well, I guess for Republicans, it's the same shit. Yeah. Goddamn Democrats are aborting kindergartners by doing school shootings. It's all Democrats. Everything's happening because Democrats.
Absolutely.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not
They
true.
passed the law in the last year or two.
That is not
They
true.
did.
That's not.
You need to go do your
That's
research.
100% not true.
You need to do your
Where
research.
did you read that? Be honest.
National news media.
Post-birth abortion. Can you tell me where you read it?
It's been a while.
How many places I can't name them all? No.
Oh my God. Bro, this is like, this right here is the perfect representation of like, do you really want to be associated with this weirdo? You know what I mean? Like that's just that is out of control, bro. That's out of control. The Democrats' message should be clear. I think Walz did a really good job when he first started talking about like how the Republicans are weird. It's not just about them being weird. It's also about the fact that Republican politicians, Republican media is actively like saying the dumbest, craziest shit of all time as a mechanism of distraction. Okay? Trying to, oh my God, it's effing and it's a f***ed up voice again. I'm Brian Kill Me. 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 It's fine. It's just dropping frames. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. For the Democratic Party, if they simply stick to like Republicans are weird, they're weird. And it's like a dude like Josh Shapiro or a dude like even Andy Bashar, right? Like these are not exactly charismatic individuals themselves, right? They're just politicians. So if they just keep saying like, oh, they're weird, this shit's going to get stale super quick. You're lame as f- too. You have to redirect the conversation back to like kitchen table issues, okay? Hit him at the pocketbook. Be like, we want to feed children. They want to keep talking about baby dick. That's weird as f- okay? They're talking about children's genitals. We just want to give you free lunch and breakfast in your schools. You know what I mean? We want to expand child tax credits because it's unaffordable to have a child in this country. JD Vance and the Republican Party, on the other hand, are talking about how like we need to tax people who are not having children and that women should be baby incubators. That's weird as okay? Like if they just stick to, oh, they're weird, over and over again without like, you know, without redirecting the message to kitchen table issues and what you are going to do and why you are not weird, you know, you can find yourself teetering on the edge of like, maybe not elitism, but you don't ever want to be like Hillary Clinton being like, oh, they're deplorables, right? Like you don't want that. You need to make sure that people understand, people living in the suburbs and whatnot, that like, here are the things that we stand for. These guys are crazy. They want to just like, they want to do penis inspection day. You know what I mean? They want to do penis inspection day in high schools. That's gross. That's pedophilic. What the fuck are we doing? They keep saying all gay people are pedophiles. And then they're the ones who are like, but we have to do penis inspection day at school. That's odd as fuck. Nobody asked for this. Ain't nobody asked for penis inspection day. That's not a thing that people ask for. And yet, that's what the Republican Party is offering. That's the only thing that they're offering. That's crazy. That's gross. And they're also simultaneously stopping at the federal level, at the federal legislative level. They're stopping the expansion of child tax credits. Okay? That is what they need to do. And by the way, everything that you're dropping is horrible, bro. Don't listen to others. Okay, this sucks. I don't know. It's not showing on my end as like a major problem, but everyone is saying it's effing. Extreme F, next frame, lag, actually bad now. It's not showing on my end. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It stuttered for a moment. Chad doesn't understand what F means. It's temporary. Just keep talking, bro. Jesus Christ. Restart stream to change bitrate. No, I'm not going to restart stream, big dog. I don't know how you... Man, shut the fuck up. That's not how this works, bro. What the Holy shit. The stuttering is consistent, though. That's the issue. You can try changing the preset to something lower than What the fuck? I am using a different server for the first time ever. Okay. I'm using Cutie Cinderella's own server so that we can actually, you can try changing the piece. Oh, okay. Here, let's see. Maybe preset slow, good quality. This might hiccup a little bit, but then I think it might, let's see. I am using something different. I'm using a different server. I am streaming to Cutie Cinderella's server. Okay. So because of that reason, there's like some hiccups on my end because like I am pumping my feed into Cutie's server because we're going to do a hot swap. And in order for that hot swap to work, when I get to like the actual place where I am doing, yes, it literally stuttered for 2 seconds. The chat derailed again. I don't think it's just 2 seconds. There's no way. There were a lot of people going crazy over it. But yeah, I think it's fine now. It should be fine now. Anyway, I'm literally gonna put the fries in the bag. Yeah, that's my job. My job is going to be putting the fries in the bag. Oh hell nah, food poisoning incoming. Yeah, rich people cosplaying as poor. That's what we're doing this specifically because we want to make fun of the working poor, and not because it's like a fun content idea. It's because that's the goal. The goal is to make fun of the working class. Haas, I am losing you for literally 1/30th of a second once a minute. It's fine. Cutie says she's using veggie patties to avoid food poisoning. Oh, ew. Anyway, talk about the best club in the world. Beşiktaş 5-0 against Galatasaray. Habibi, amına koyayım. No. All right. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah. What the Democrats should do, in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, is not just to say Republicans are weird, and then just keep saying that over and over again and just let it sit with that until it becomes annoying, which it's like at the precipice of already, okay? And instead talk about all the things that they want to do that the Republicans are blocking as well, okay? That's what they should do. Bernie says calling Republicans weird is not my cup of tea. 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. We have to focus on issues phasing where people are. Is Donald Trump weird? Is his behavior weird? Yeah, we've known that for the last many years. Yeah, I mean, he's doing what I'm saying. This is from a couple days ago, but this is exactly what I mean. Yeah, he is weird. And people that are like trying to take away your, like, the way to address shit in the past for the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, but especially the Republican Party, was never to like openly state your weird desires of like controlling women, right? It used to be that you could just like point to things and try to make it seem like you have common sense opinions. Having said that, however, nowadays you're just like you're out of control. Like JD Vance going, I think it's pretty weird for adults to sterilize little kids by giving them hormone therapy. I know Kamala Harris disagrees with me on this and considers it to be totally normal. Ben doesn't understand that that is also weirdo behavior. Okay, why your right arm got a scratch? This is not a scratch. It's when you lose weight and gain weight fast. Okay, it's not a scratch. It's like stretch mark. Thank you. Hyper focusing on this shit is odd behavior. At first, pulls out of the ABC debate and now laying the groundwork to not debate at all. Trump now suggests he won't debate Harris after he backed out of ABC if she doesn't agree to the Fox debate he proposed. Kamala Harris doesn't have the mental capacity to do a real debate against me, scheduled for September 4th in Pennsylvania. She's afraid to do it because there's no way she can justify our corrupt and open borders and environmental destruction of our country, the Afghanistan embarrassment, runaway inflation, terrible economy, high interest rates and taxes, and her years-long fight to stop the words Merry Christmas. I disagree. Harris can win Penn without Shapiro. I agree. I never said Kamala Harris can't win Pennsylvania without Josh Shapiro. I'm simply stating that if they want to make like a scared choice because they think like, oh, I don't even want to try Pennsylvania. I want to have it. I want to have it on lock. That is what they will do. I mean, this right here, the current pollings as they stand, showing the national polling showing Harris up 1.5%. Harris up in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Nevada. Nevada being even. Georgia with a 1 point plus for Trump. North Carolina with the 1.3 for Trump, and Arizona with Trump at 2 point. Arizona with 2 points shows if Pennsylvania is carried by Harris without even Josh Shapiro, it's a lock. Just winning Michigan, Wisconsin, and PA gives her exactly 270. This is still within a margin of error, though, right? It's still pretty much a toss-up at this point. Yes, but you have to remember something. Okay? You have to remember something. You have to look at the trends at this point. When the Democrats under Biden tried to say, look at the trends, look at the trends, look at the trends didn't actually show what they thought it showed. The trends were showing that Biden was underwater and getting worse by the moment. Okay? Whereas trends on this have completely changed direction. You feel me? I'm doing politics. I'm going to do a little bit of fun in a second. My food is about to be here. Keep reading. He says he won't debate at all if she doesn't show up for Fox News. Yeah, he needs to be hand carried. Look, I've agreed with the Fox News debate with Kamala Harris on Wednesday, September 4th. The debate was previously scheduled against Sleepy Joe Biden on ABC, but has been terminated in that Biden will no longer be a participant, and I'm in litigation against ABC Network and George Slopadopoulos, thereby creating a conflict of interest. The Fox News debate will be held in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania at a site in an area to be determined. The moderators of the debate will be Brett Baer and Martha McCallum, and the rules will be similar to the rules of my debate with Sleepy Joe, who has been treated horribly by his party, but with a full arena audience. So he is saying that he doesn't want to do the ABC debate any longer. He will only do a Fox News debate. I'll see her on September 4th, or I won't see her at all. She is acknowledged to be the worst vice president in history, which works very nicely against the worst president, crooked Joe Biden. The combination of these two low IQ individuals have destroyed our country, but we will make America great again.